Oh yeah. You do realize that social media is public, right? I need to see this because, frankly, like, I've been starting to use Instagram Reels, bro. Like, people be posting diabolical stuff on there, bro. Like, people be literally just, like, posting, like, crazy stories about, like, bro. I mean, some of them probably are jokes, but some of them might not be. Like, they're talking about how they've messed with their family sexually and stuff. I'm like, your name is literally attached to this. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to, like, I don't know.
Hello, y'all.
Let's see what I got.
Cosplay monkey, bro.
We are back with our regularly scheduled programming of My Leg.
Do I run that back? No. The answer's no. Not running. That would look really weird if I ran that back. But I also kind of like, dude, this guy like does not look like he looks like a fully grown man, right? A fully grown man. Like you see him with that guy who looks like kind of like LeBron James. You see him around
Let's see what I got.
over Little Caesars, bro. Nah. Like, dude, and you say, "Oh, look what I got," and you act like you don't know what you're gonna see. Like, there's no way I'm like filming myself doing that over Little Caesars. I'll do it for less. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that was just crazy. I wouldn't even do it for the views. I would just do it for the memes. But the point is like, dude, you're like doing it over Little Caesars. Like, that's diabolical.
We are back with our regularly scheduled programming of My Leg talking about whatever the hell he wants to talk about because he has yet to find a niche for the channel. Woo!
What's the
Thank you
quality
all
on
for
this?
tuning in. Thank you. I hope you guys are well. I wanted to
It is 720p. Can't tell. By the way, my videos are 720p, so I shouldn't say anything. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I guarantee every video on my channel is 720p because YouTube's annoying.
talk about something that really does cross my mind every once in a while. And that is the fact of
Damn, bro,
social
are you
media.
taller? I don't know what's going on with my camera, bro. Like, why is it, like, angled more down than usual? I don't know. I don't know.
And how people overshare way too much on this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if it's because I'm more conservative of what I like to post on my socials or something like that, but I truly feel like a lot of the things that are
Nah, because people be posting, like... Yeah, there's just so many people you see them where they're posting, like, 20,000 things a day on their story. Like, I hate to break the news, but 99% of people that are on your friends list on Instagram or Snapchat do not care about your story remotely. They just click on and off. Guarantee it. And most people are not going to be like, "Oh my God, he went to a concert. Oh my God, he's so cool." Like that. Is that what you think is going to happen realistically? Are you trying to document your own life? By the way, that's just annoying. Oh my God, move the camera. Stupid white thing on the side.
shared by people through social media are things that kind of make you go like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, that seems a little too personal to be sharing to the public. Or damn, this nigga clearly just wants attention. Or damn, I really do not give a fuck. Or damn, is he trying to get himself executed? A lot of people take social media too seriously, like it's an important beneficial part of their lives that they have to share everything that happens to them. Or
Dude, what is this? What is this? What am I watching? Why is there a guy peeing in a urinal with this, like, what?
happens to someone.
And this is, he put, why, what? Am I, and I don't know how
Now
words.
on their social media.
Why is there, why, you know what, I'm not even surprised. Why is there, I would ask, why is there any images for a man peeing?
Everything that happens to them.
Well, he's definitely just not peeing, because look at the
Or
way he
what
does it.
happens to someone else.
Like the way he like puts down his hand, he's like he's pulling down a lever. Like, dude, you're realistically when you have khakis on, you're not pulling down a lever to, you know, start peeing. Like that's just not how that works.
On their social media when honestly no one asks or gives a leg.
We do not.
People use social media as if they feel they are destined to share everything that's going on to random niggas.
There we go. There we go. That's exactly what I needed to see. Okay. Well, I mean that's just out of context. That's crazy. But you know, like the point is like these people be really just talking about like on Instagram at least they be talking about like, oh bro, I stuck it in. Or, ooh, I released the hounds when watching a film about the Holocaust. Like, dude, what are we saying?
in the internet, and I just feel like it's pointless, cringe, idiotic, and quite frankly dangerous. You know what I'm saying? At times it can be kind of entertaining, at least from an outsider's point of view at times, but at the end of the day it's not ideal. Let's take an example that I find cringe, for instance. This is a variation that I'd like to call trauma dumping. Look at this video.
Why? What?
Nah, this is why I left TikTok, by the way, because literally half the videos are just people complaining. My relationship went bad. Time to cry on camera. Like, I don't care. I really never cared. Never understood the people who, like, make videos about their life, like, or try to make something relatable that's literally just not relatable to anyone. Like, oh my god, I just got kicked out of school for the 9th time in a row, bro. Now I have to move to different state, because, like, the closest school I could go to is in a different state. Man, I have no friends, man, because I keep on punching them by accident. Like, no one relates to that, I mean, that's an extreme example, but that's literally what it's, like, feels like. There's a pooster who makes piss bottles and piss nuke. What is that? Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I think every middle school's had the situation where someone peed in a cup and tried to drink it, or like a water bottle. It's just a canon event, in the gym locker room,
You have to go. Why did you have to leave me?
Yeah, but like, I just never understood, like, why you ever would film yourself crying unless you're trying to gain sympathy, but like, the only people who give sympathy to you are idiots. Or people who know you personally, right? Like, no one on the internet's gonna look at this and go, oh my god, I feel so bad, without context. And frankly, I don't think it should not be normalized to dump about your life I don't know. Who really knows? But I just don't think it should be normalized to vent about your problems. Find someone to do that.
This is a video of someone crying, right? Blah, blah, blah. She's crying or whatever because she had a breakup. Now, listen. I know breakups are hard, it can take a toll on your mental, especially when you've been done in. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to heal from that sort of thing. I've had my fair share of breakups before. But
what?
Sort of thing. I've had my fair share of breakups before.
I don't get the reference. What is this? Yeah, I'm never gonna understand. Oh. No, never mind, I don't get the reference. You've beaten your first chimps map. Congratulations.
But y'all don't find it a bit strange that the went out of her way to grab her phone, go to the camera app, go on video mode, set up her phone so it doesn't tip or fall over?
Yeah, you're not truly sad. That's actually a good point. You're never gonna be truly sad if you can do that. Because if you're truly upset and crying in the moment, you're not gonna have like the capacity to hold your phone and put it up in the perfect position. It's just not happening.
Cord and proceed to start crying in front of the camera? Like what the fuck?
Come on now, dog.
Like, imagine doing all of that and then posting that to social media for random people to see it.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga.
Like, the concept of forcing yourself to cry on camera and then posting it seems a bit ridiculous to me, and ironically enough makes me want to take you less serious than what you were expecting.
Y'all just ever just randomly cry for the most dumb things? Like, the biggest one for me was literally I just cried because I was playing a game. Actually, nah, recently, dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be an embarrassing story, but I literally just shed a tear over a stupid freestyle. From DaBaby of all people, bro. Like, I just listened to him and I was just like, oh my god. And in the moment I shed like a couple tears, and then I look at it, I'm like, dude, what was I crying over? Oh, it wasn't even that great. Like, yeah, it was great in the moment, but it wasn't that great. Honestly, music in general is one of those things where it can literally just completely, like, make me a different person. Like, it just gives a vibe. Like, music can give vibes that you just can't get from anything else, especially a euphoric feeling where it's just like, life is so good, I'm walking in heaven. And you just sit there and realize later, like, dude, it was a mid-song. I cry because some random guy destroyed my Minecraft wool house when I used to play on the PS3. I mean, yeah, okay, when you're young, that makes sense. Nah, I feel like anyone who's ever played Minecraft as a young kid has had these, event of, like, crying over losing something. For me, it was, like, when I died in a cave and lost, like, 25 diamonds, from a creeper. And it's just like, I lost all my stuff, and you realize, like, one day you realize, you know what? Play better or get over it.
Like, what the f do you want me to do, dog? Like, what do you want me as the viewer to do? Cry with you or some shit? Like, she probably wanted me to start sobbing with her. Like, she probably wanted to
What is
taste my
music,
salty
bro?
tears through the screen. If I ever see this type of shit on my For You page,
Oh my god, that is literally what I used to see on TikTok. No one understands what I went through. Like, okay, so no context, and you expect me to be cared also. Instant scroll, and then the people be like, oh my god, bro, you just instant scroll through everything. Well, yeah, because I'm fed all that nonsense, you know? Get used to just scrolling past nonsense. Okay, we get
I'm gonna
it.
start crying, alright? I'm gonna start crying tears due to how hard I laughed watching this video, bro. Like, people who do this are the most cringe, corny niggas alive, I swear. And I feel like this
I scroll a video immediately when they play an overused song. Ah, that's not true at all. I don't care about the song. You know, speaking of this, it's stuck in my head anyways. The stupid Rob 49, what the hell song or whatever. What the hell you on day? Like, dude, that's stuck in my head. I don't know, that song is so feces. Like, but dude, like, it's been in my feed for like over a week, right? And it's just like, oh my god, now it's just stuck in my head to the point where I actually streamed this song. Went on Spotify, played it. Went to YouTube, watched the music video, and I'm just realized, wow, I'm part of the problem. Like, I'm literally giving this guy free money because of a stupid, horrible, like, bars. It's not even bar. What the hell aren't they? Like, that's not bars.
stuff shouldn't be on social media. When it comes to griefing, grief for people that you
Skip one that have Dochi, World's Smallest Violin, or Humble. Dochi, really? I don't understand the hate with Dochi, by the way. Why, where's the hate from? Everyone's like, oh my god, she's horrible. It's like, bro, she's not even that bad. But Humble's crazy, bro. Humble's great. Smallest Violin? I don't even know what that is. Here, let me see if I can find it. I probably do know about it, by the way. Smallest I can't spell. Violin song. World's Smallest Violin. Is this it? I don't know. Oh, is this what? I was muted.
Was a fireman, but I can't help.
Never mind, that's not it. I'm gonna get copyright. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that song is. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Cause this, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Wink.
know IRL, grief of your family, grief alone even. And when you do grief alone, do not go ahead and set up a Canon XA55 professional camcorder and record yourself and post it online. I feel like people that do this are victims of being chronically online,
Yeah,
not gonna
true.
lie. Like, you have internalized the sense of individualism to the point where you isolate yourself and you make social media part of your personality, or at least intertwine social media and your personal life so that they go hand in hand in a way where you feel the need to be at such a vulnerable position publicly every single.
It's called Anxiety by Dochi, where people bash on it for using. Oh yeah. Used to know sample. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I no, I understand that because everyone right now on social media is being annoying with music. Oh my god, it's so annoying. It's like it's just, oh my god, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, it's literally you have an opinion and everyone's bashing you immediately because all the meat riders are just on you, on the meat immediately. I can't even, why can't I speak that? But like, you say something simple like, oh, I don't like this Kendrick song. Oh my god, Kendrick never misses. Oh my god, you're one of us, you're part of the Drake crew. Like, oh my god. I mean, that's just an example that's obviously very relevant now, but like, it's getting more and more relevant. Literally any song, you have an opinion, everyone just immediately clowns on you. It's so annoying. That's why sharing your opinion on music is probably not a great idea at all.
Single time. You are now reliant on random
K-pops
people.
and fans in general. I've never met a K-pop fan, by the way. I don't even know if they're real. Are they real? No, but it's obviously they're real, by the way.
from Venezuela to comfort you rather than gaining that comfort within yourself, or at least with people that you know IRL, such as family. You know, venting and posting things that are personal to the point where it's like you give me the impression of, damn, I really don't feel like I was supposed to see or hear this, is a result of an addiction to the internet, in my opinion. Like, nigga, you are getting way too comfortable on this shit, dog. Private things should stay private. I don't need to know that your girlfriend cheated on you with Dabo.
That's crazy.
I didn't need to know that the reason your boyfriend left was because he said that your p was drier than beef jerky.
And I'll be damned, I'll be disrespected like that.
Like, bro, it's like these people don't realize that the shit that you are telling us can not only embarrass your partner or your ex-partner, but is also embarrassing to you. Then you get niggas clowning you in the comment section when you griefing, and it's like, you see why it would have been better to keep it private? Don't assume everyone on the internet is going to take you seriously. Like, that's another thing. Because if you have that high expectation after, you know, just trauma dumping out of nowhere in an inappropriate setting, you are potentially setting yourself up for a disaster. You're going to be disappointed, bro. I'll be honest. All right. I feel like people would have more respect for you for keeping that shit private than publicizing.
What do you mean more respect? That's really not how that works. They're gonna have more respect for you for doing something that they didn't even know was gonna happen. What? Like, no.
Every single one of your problems that you got going on. Another variation of oversharing that I find cringe is when it comes to drama. Especially drama within families. We can take, for
Bro, what?
example, the
I've
whole
never seen
KSI
this.
versus Deji beef. You
Oh,
know,
never
if y'all
mind.
know about that. But if you don't know about it, then I'll give you a brief overview. The KSI and Deji beef was an altercation that happened between two brothers that at the time had a really unhealthy relationship. They had a bunch of family issues, and it started to be publicized through YouTube where they made videos on each other. Deji felt that the way he was being treated by KSI throughout his childhood was terrible. And KSI said on a video that he didn't know that Deji felt.
Bro, like, what is this? Yeah, that's exactly. It happens all the time, actually, now I think about it. But only with famous people, usually. Where it's like, oh, I'm gonna talk about how I hate you. And it's like, dude, like, all you're doing is this for attention. So now you got a news article talking about, oh my god, these famous people are angry at each other. And but literally, guess what? All these problems, you just amplify the problems because once you got negative attention on you, you kind of have to keep going. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but basically, it'd just be easier to do it behind closed doors.
He got treated like shit.
Solve the
from
problem
him
in 2
until
seconds.
Deji said it publicly and accuses Deji of lying. So at this point, you would think that Deji would just call KSI, you know, to talk about what and how he felt towards him. You know, considering that they know each other and, you know, they have each other's phone numbers and, you know, they are fucking brothers. But
Nah,
no.
going bald in that young of an
They
age
are
is
fucking-
crazy. Dude, oh, I need to refund.
and, you know, they have each other's phone numbers and, you know, they are.
Like, dude, look at his forehead, bro. Oh my god. It's literally just like an alien almost. Like, it's shaped like an alien. that's crazy. I say this, but then, you know, if I ever went bald, it'd probably look horrible anyways, so I shouldn't really judge too heavily. But why would you ever go bald at that young of an age? What does that accomplish?
Fucking brothers. But no, they were unable to keep things private. Then KSI starts talking about how Deji is always favored by their parents over him, and then the parents get involved.
Oh, nah.
And the result of all this is all parties not knowing that one person felt this way about another person, which you can say is a lack of transparency and communication within the family. You know, family issues, right? You would think they would not let it get this far, and from this point forward, keep things private. But no, they were unable to keep things private. Then KSI and Deji, especially Deji, starts crying like some bitch ass niggas on camera due to how much pain.
Like, okay, just imagine though, like, this is what I'm thinking, like, imagine if you're one of these people and you just stopped making money, if you fell off or something. All your videos are still public, right? And then now you have to work at McDonald's. Like, all these people might even know about, like, this whole drama and be like, oh my god, it's the guy who Well, I mean, for KSI it's different, but like, you know, oh, it's the guy who hates his brother, ho ho ho. You're now a McDonald's worker. Um, yeah, that was a horrible example. You know what? That was so horrible that I'm not even gonna continue on that
pain they have
path.
endured throughout the whole situation. Then they eventually meet up at the family house and secretly start recording combos between one another and posting them online to social media and leaving it up
Yeah,
to
that's
the public
fake.
to decide who's right and or who's wrong when the public shouldn't even know about it, which is something that
That's
most people
true.
would say at this point. There's no way that this shouldn't be resolved privately, right? But nah, these two baboons kept going at it until the end of time, until eventually Deji admits that he's been having mental health issues, as well as KSI admitting it as well. So they pretty much both get therapists, and afterwards they take some time off of the internet. Finally, god damn.
I'm so sick of the word mental health. It's just so overused, bro. I can't, like, I don't know what their situation was. I have no idea, but like, a lot of times it's just like, oh, it's a minor inconvenience, or oh, I'm in a moment where I feel anxiety. Mental health, like, dude, it's used for severe problems, not something that's like temporary or like, you know, oh, it's just an inconvenience in the moment, you know? Because a lot of people just seem to overuse it, and now it's just became a thing, at least for me, where it's like, when I hear the word mental health, I immediately assume someone's saying something stupid that has nothing to do with anything. Like, unless you're diagnosed with something actually real, that's actually a problem, then don't talk about mental health and say, oh, I have mental health issues. No, you don't. That's my opinion. I don't know.
And eventually resolve things privately. Like, holy shit. And now they are one big happy family. Woohoo!
You're diagnosed with Ligma. Oh, wow. Great, great, great. Yippee, bro. Good for you.
Woo, yay! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! But was all that public shit really necessary?
No! No! No!
Like, what benefit did y'all have letting your fans see this catastrophe? Like, I'm a fan of both of them, and personally, as a fan, and coming from an outsider's perspective, this shit was mad entertaining, I ain't gonna lie. But on top of that, it was kind of retarded, but still something to watch nevertheless. I wasn't really that sad of the whole thing, cause at the end of the day, I watch these niggas for entertainment. I don't know these I can sympathize for a bit, but at the same time, I don't know these motherfuckers. So the fuck I gotta be so serious for, bro? Just because we're all black don't mean that we're related. They made the decision to publicize their issues, and as a viewer, I have the right to feel any way I want to feel. That shit is cringe, but nevertheless, I'm glad.
This is how people make peanut butter jelly. I'm so sidetracked, but like, dude, is this really how they make it? Because it's inefficient, bro. Like, you put the jelly on the peanut butter, and you put peanut butter on both sides. Oh my god. Obviously, the second thing I said is not really, that's optional. But like, why would you ever put the jelly not on top of the peanut butter? I guess, well, I think the way I make it is just different. I don't know.
That they figured out what they needed to figure out, but all that back and forth online
That
was
peanut
just
butter looks really, really suspicious.
a waste of time, a waste of energy. At least that they were doing this for entertainment, but I highly doubt it, because my goodness, the way Deji looked when he was crying, I highly doubt they were doing this shit for entertainment. Anyways, let's talk about another variation of oversharing on social media that I hate, and that makes me want to break my leg. Another variation of oversharing on social media is posting your
Oh, there it
location,
is.
whether
I'm not gonna lie, I've fell in this trap before because, well, simply put, whenever you're in a new place that you've never been before, that's somewhat exciting. It's like, oh, I gotta let people know, like, oh my God, I'm in, I'm in the city, or like when I went to New York, oh, I'm in New York City. Oh God, I gotta post constantly. And you realize, for who? For who? Who's actually gonna sit there and be like, oh my God, he's in New York City? Wow. Like, no one really cares at all. Because think about how you treat other people. I don't know if everyone does the same thing, but you see someone's in a location, you go, okay, move on. You never sit there and think like, oh my God, what did you do? You don't care. Like, and if you do care, it's probably because it was brought up in an actual conversation, not just because of a story, you know? I don't know how many people actually start conversations based off other people's stories, but I don't see a lot of people doing that, you know?
it'd be posting where you eat, where you sleep, where you at, where you go to school at, where you go to work at. This has to be one of the dumbest things in the world. Like, the idea of just posting your location when it comes to anything for the public to see is you having a lack of awareness when it comes to confidentiality of certain information in your life. Niggas are so comfortable with the internet that they subconsciously neglect their safety like life is a game. People do this, then at the same time question why one day you get your shit robbed or
Yeah,
killed.
Pop Smoke, bro. Why, of course, I paused here too. Like, oh, that's great. That's exactly where I wanted to
Or
pause.
sex trafficked. So pretty much people that have their location publicly for everyone to see, stop doing that because it's cringe, and quite frankly, no one cares for the most part, except your ops. Another variation of oversharing.
Dude, that's actually so true now that I think about it. Yeah, all the people, I mean, there's only if you're famous, but if you're famous and all these haters or people who don't like you are gonna show up to where you are because they care more. Nah, I just realized, bro, like, actually, haters care more about you than fans. Because the haters will be there to watch to find things wrong with you. And you could argue they're bigger fans of you than actual fans. Because they'll be on everything. Why is this dude put gay clips in a video? What gay clip was there?
Publicly your shit right to see, or except your ops. Another variation of oversharing that I hate is straight attention seeking notes or stories. You know, the people that unironically post things like, I'm logging off Instagram, I'm taking a break from social media, goodbye, I'm never coming back to this platform. Motherfucker, who the hell cares? You like, I put that on Emil Heskey that not a single soul gives a not a single leg. Why do people unironically do this? How much attention do you want from a nigga? Like, are you expecting us to reply to your notes saying shit like, why are you leaving? What's the matter, man? No, please don't leave. The nigga with 127 followers wants to leave Instagram. Is there even a point in living anymore? The crazy part is the 95% of people that say cringe shit like this, you know, like the 95% of people that announce their departure like they're switching soccer clubs are the same people that hop back on social media the very next day. They don't even leave for real. Like, niggas stop posting.
Dude, this guy is getting Clash of Clans ad every single time. You could tell this is old, by the way. Oh my, that was a stupid sounds. Yeah, so I'm cooked in the brain. I'm not gonna lie. That was so stupid. Because, well, first off, Flappy Bird in its prime was, or when it was relevant, was a long time ago. But that's a crazy ad.
Gram for 12 hours and call it a break. Like, you fools are abominations, and I hope you guys deteriorate into pieces. You guys stop posting, say you're leaving social media, take a nap for 15 minutes, and then come back on some, well, guys, I've decided to return to Instagram. Like, shut the fuck up. Stop indirectly asking for attention, you fucking moron.
Nah, it also goes the other way, and I used to be this person who talks about how, oh, I don't have social media, bro. I don't use social media. I when I look back when I said that, it has a good place in the sense of, like, you know, social media, you don't really need it as much as you think. And everyone else has it, so when you don't have something, you know, you gotta explain why, right? So I've used to do this for years, where I'd be like, oh yeah, I don't use Instagram, oh, I don't use TikTok, blah 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 blah, like, oh, I'm so cool, right? Or not cool, but special, I'm so different, basically. And it's a way of like trying to seek attention for people to be like, oh really? Why is that? No one actually cares. At all, and honestly, it's kind of cringe. And I look back at what I did. It's like, dude, I mean, I probably do the same thing, but like, I would realize that no one would actually be like, oh my god. I don't know, like, just making your personality around that is stupid. It's a really bad idea.
You guys look like complete degenerates. Like, if people actually wanted to take a break from social media, they would just stop. That's it. No need for a public announcement. I took a break from my Instagram for 3 months. I haven't posted on that bitch in a minute. But I ain't made no PSA like, what? Like, people need to stop making social media their livelihood. It's actually the worst thing you could do as a human being. Don't get caught up in this stuff, or else you will get sucked in and it will be hard to get out when you're in. The only people that are kind of living off social media that I will, you know, excuse are the ones that are literally making a living off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ones that are making the moolah. You know, the ones that are getting paid $2,000 on Snapchat to show a picture of their turd. All right.
Oh,
even
what the hell? I'm not
with
rolling
monetary
back that.
benefits to posting your livelihood, there are some limitations that you should have within your audience. Private situations, whether you're making money or not, should not be shown to the public eye. Like, keep that between you, yourself, and y'all, or else prepare to get yourself clowned. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this video, man. Like, sub, peace, break a leg.
Nah, this guy has crazy editing, by the way. Was that what is, I don't know what you're trying to say. By the way, what is this mannequin? Why is that mannequin extra fat? Is he even American? Nah.
That's all I have to say for this video, man. Like, sub, peace, break a leg.
Nah, that's definitely just a mannequin. If it's not, I would feel bad. What is this comment? Black dudes talking about random topics using memes and stock footage as visuals has to be my favorite niche of content. That's like, also, is it niche or niche? I hate people who say niche. It's such, like, it probably is the right way to pronounce it considering most people pronounce it like that, but like, dude, it just sounds way worse. I hate people who say that. It actually gets on my nerves so hard. I'll take most of my elves to my grave. Not even Batman will get this info on me. Yeah, contrary to popular belief, I say a lot of, like, I take a lot of L's and share a lot of L's I've had in my life, but there's some that I will never say, even though I usually love to overshare because I don't really care. I don't know. A lot of people don't understand that the internet is forever, which is just kind of debatable. Because if the internet's forever, then how are you supposed to find old content? It's not going to be realistic. Like, 20 years from now, there's going to be so much stuff that's released on the internet that it's just going to be like finding something from, what's now the modern day. Like, it's going to be impossible. It's niche. Well, yeah, that's what I think it is, but no, it's niche, apparently, by the way. It's definitely just niche. And then the reason why I know this is because I've been made fun of, and also literally everyone else calls it niche, and it's so frustrating.